Hello guys, good morning, and I'm glad to see you here today, especially those of you who survived 4 hours live stream yesterday. So I'm really glad to see you here today too. But who left earlier just on time, as usually I'm finishing in 2 hours, so I was cutting off my sails, so I finished it. So now we have both sails ready to be installed. But today I will work on the deck. Just want to show you this. But what I will do today, I will start gluing all these parts, benches, flooring, and I need to remove one piece of masking tape here. This is where I have to glue a wooden part. Now it's lots of paint also here. Good. So I just decided to close it, so I will have this wooden surface to glue wood to wood, not to wood to paint. So now it is ready. And I think I have this part here. I prepared it, but what I forgot to do, I forgot to close this hole for the rudder. So probably I will send a little rudder to fit it again into the tiller into the rudder. In the contrary, so I will send a little tiller so I can glue it into the rudder, because it's so tight that I can't insert it. Okay, so and I will use as usually PVA glue, and to cure it faster I will speed up the process with soldering iron. And so yeah, if it wasn't a live stream, I probably would just wait like at least a couple of hours and continue working, but today I just will make PVA cure faster with a soldering iron, so I will also look for it. Oh, everything is here. Oh, and I just broken my stand for the soldering iron. I think I have another, should be a second one, yes, good. Have a second one, too. And just to secure that it will not run away from me, I will use just a clamp. So now it can't run away. Okay, then I will start with seats and benches, then tiller and everything else. But what I will do, I will find where I will glue them, and I will scrape the paint in that places. So I will mark it with a pencil. Actually on the floor it is easier. And also what I have to do, probably can do it this first in line, I have to glue my stand. And for this, off. And my camera decided to make this trick. So what I will do, I will glue this stand, and for this I will use Gorilla epoxy glue, because how you can glue wood to metal. So this is the most, and this is something very important, that you have to keep your model secured. So I will use this epoxy glue for the stand. So I will keep this a little from here, and I will mix some epoxy. How many times I was mixing it here. So this is just a cup in which I am constantly mixing this epoxy glue. So just I will make it on top And I will use a new toothpick to mix it. I like this epoxy. It really cures very fast. Sets in 5 minutes. Yes, probably this is true. Come on. It's not moving. Oh, finally. So yes, it is working. Good. Okay, I forgot about this too. I will sacrifice one 7-pin just to put a few drops in the holes. And same with the model. Good. Yes, I mixed a little more than I needed, so be it. I will throw away the 7-pin. And now I can prepare everything for the deck while it's curing. So I will leave it in peace and quiet for 5 minutes. somewhere here so we can also watch it. And let's prepare these benches and seats. So I will scrape off the paint where I have to glue it. And where is my favorite tool? I didn't know that you can use epoxy for plastic models. I thought that it is special glue which like melts plastic and then glue it. So this is just something new to me. Just discovered that it can be used for the plastic models. For the bigger model, probably I would use also pins inside this posts or supports for the benches. But here I just need to figure out how to scrape it on the bottom in the model. Probably with needle I can do that. Or with sharp file. I have an old sharp file. Like this. So I can try to scrape it with this one. Okay, this one will be the easiest. Ruler. I just will make sort of like spot where I will glue my fall skill. So it will just sit into this spot. I see, my assistant came. You are not hungry. I fed you twice before the air. Now I will scrape it inside a little. Yeah, I'm not moving model. Oof, just got scared. I think it already cured. It's not moving. Perfect. And I will use my favorite quick and thick tight bond. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is I'm counting where is the middle plank. Actually, I'm thinking that I can do the same for the benches on the frames, so I don't have to glue them actually to the floor. I just need to mark them properly. I will clean this pencil after that. I like that it is wood actually. It is soft basswood, but it is very easy to work with, and if I need to cut something like this, it's like hot knife butter. Okay, I need to try it. Good. Now I need to clean these frames. I will do it immediately on another side. I see that Dr. Batchvarov joined us. So now you have very active conversation. Oh, remind me in the end of the stream to paint these cleats in the bow in metal. Because I will forget and I want to do it in the end, so I will not touch model it and it will dry in peace and quiet. But today it's probably the most interesting part begun. I'm gluing all these parts which I was building, making, creating from the first episode. So all that preparatory work, now I can glue it in the proper place. I need to mark second bench. Just moved it. Okay, and I think now my benches are ready to be installed too. Oh, I forgot to clean the pencil. Now it is better. Not visible if I reached it. Oh, I probably have to apply more glue on the frames too. Okay, I think I just got proper spot. It's not moving, so that then it is correct. Let me clean it here. Oh, good. Just got proper spot too. Just I need to remove this extra glue. And probably shift a little my flooring. So it is in the middle. Okay, they will dry. And now I need to prepare to install tiller, because as I said, I haven't closed and paint I got paint into the hole in the rudder, and now I can't put tiller inside. Not yet, so probably more. Okay, not yet. It's just easier to keep it in the horizontal position if we will put it on some sandpaper, block with sandpaper. I think my file needs to be cleaned. Almost there. So probably a little more on the sides. Okay, finally. I did it. And I don't remember how far it can... just a little sticking out of the rudder. Okay. Probably slide sanding one more time so I can glue it. And then what I have sent, I will add some shellac later when it dries. Perfect. Now this small wooden part. How nice. It's a little shorter than actually the deck. Probably I need to add some white paint on the edges. And I need to shorten also my rails. They are too long. Actually, I can make a closer camera so you can see better. Yes, today I am working on the deck. So now the most interesting part begun. I'm gluing everything what I was preparing, making during all these live streams. Now it's time to glue it. Just this edge, because it will be visible. Just in case, I will make entire perimeter. Because under the white paint it's still visible gray primer, so just to close that thin line of primer. And where is my brush for the glue? Okay, I will sacrifice another brush for the glue. And probably I will need some fresh glue because this one already cured. And this glue dries in press together or clamp for 15 minutes. Yeah, do not stress joint 24 hours, okay. But it is drying fast. I prefer to apply glue on both sides, doesn't matter if it is hardwood, I mean soft or with big grains and can so glue more. I always apply 2 layers. Better to scrape off everything what is will stick under it from when you will clamp it, but it definitely will be glued properly. And the brush goes to the water, so it will not dry. Okay, I will use a soldering iron here because I need to bend it. At a very low temperature. Just stuck into the model. And watch me burning my fingers. It's not hot enough yet. Okay, I can read comments while it is warming up. Oh. Sovereign 1 to 84. Actually, this is the same scale what I built my Victory model. Yeah, because I remember it was a weird scale. So yes, I remember my red lines on my Victory. That was a challenge. I will close also this paint. Come on. Okay, I can smell that it is ready. What is happening on this side? Now I will glue my sleeve into this glue. Probably I can grab something like this to protect my wood. When I found a few drops on the deck. Actually, while my soldering iron was warming up, the glue already cured, and it is hardened enough so it can hold this bent wooden part. I just don't want to press on the model hard, that's why I'm sticking it into my chest. It's soft code, because I don't want also to move and shift my stand. And this is just not to burn my actually walnut, and because I was soldering something, so my soldering iron is dirty. But it warmed up glue through this wood. Don't know if it is still necessary. Oh, good job, I just cleaned it together with the paint. Probably just will hold it a little longer and it will be already glued properly. Just moved it. It's really such a tricky place. I'll probably have to use trick with double gluing cyanoacrylate and PVA. And it's impossible to clump because I can just scratch paint. So one more time on this side. Okay, well, where is my cyanoacrylate? I just will put a few drops on the edges. But here I will use this gap filling cyanoacrylate. Don't know how about this plank or piece of wood, but definitely glued to my tool. And I will need a drop of white paint here. Okay, this one is done. Now I need to glue this corner. Just a few seconds of holding. And what exactly are you looking at from building boards model? I never built kits from them, so don't know what is inside. What is the quality of them? Also, I have spray which can speed up the CA glue curing, but I don't have third hand. Imbir, give me a paw. He is curled up and sleeping in front of the radiator. Like, yeah. I'm working in my dreams. I think I need to hold a little more on this side. And I will use this spray. Now it is definitely on its place. Oh, I need to fix a little inside because I moved something. Okay, this one is done. And I have here some parts. So let's take a look in the instructions. It's here. Good. So this is what we need to glue. The toy rail we did, we need to glue this. Probably it was in previous instructions. Oh yes, I found it. It was here. And so yeah, we just glued to the stand. So then we need to glue this coaming. And then we have some cockpit trims. So now I just need to locate what is what. Okay, but I will shape upper part a little, round it, so it will be like on real boats. But first I will clean it from these burned edges. And we'll round it a little. And for the gluing, it is also better to clean this burned edge. And I believe that in the bow I need to shape it at an angle, this part, so I will keep it like this for now, but later we'll see what I will do with it. Same for this half. And I will round this too. So from square, if it is visible, so I made a rounded top. Now I want to check it on the model. And before gluing it, I have to clean a little this paint on all these edges. Okay, it is good enough. It should be just flat. Some paint will not make difference. I have some wooden space open, so it's good enough. Oh, I damaged. No, it's just dirt. Oof, oof. Just dirt glued to the model. Usually I'm using napkins under the model if I need to put it on the side or something. So this is the best way to protect it, especially painted model, if I need to put it on the side, like this. So, good thing that it is covered with varnish. Okay, like this. And how it should be positioned. And I need to figure out how to... So I need to bend it quite a lot. So probably I will pre-bend it, so I will not break it. And I can use my plank bender, or I can do it with soldering iron. So I will need some water. I will bring some water. Give me a second. Need something for water. I will leave you for a few seconds with a break. I just will need to get some water. I'm back. So what I will do, this part should be the most bent. So I will soak it in water, just cold water. So yeah, it is the fastest way with plank bender. What I can disconnect? Oh, and I need actually not this one. I need adapter for 2010 or 2020. Yeah, I have some tools for 2020. This is some inconvenience. Okay. Actually, walnut is so elastic, but better to do it. I will wet it completely. And while it is warming up, I can read the instructions. So, mark the center. Okay, good idea, but I will. Yeah, I can do this now. I can mark center. It is painted, so I will clean it later. Nothing else? Any advices? No. No. But here I will use some clamps to clamp it to the sides. But I have something soft, or I can use just some planks. On the sides, so I will not scratch paint. Probably this is also walnut, or even just thin strips. Probably I will use them. I have somewhere more. So I think this will be enough. And let's start bending. It's not very hot yet, but we can start. Yeah, it's not enough hot. But I like walnut because it is like if with hot water, if you will boil it, you can bend strip just into a knot. And this is true about the walnut. I also can use a radiator for this. I have properly rounded one. I plank entire model on the radiator. I was bending planks for the carack. Just it was standing next to me and I needed something hot, so I decided to try and it worked. And now I will try it. Okay, so now I just will bend more this in the bow. The most difficult just to match both parts so they will be same radius. Okay, and the rest I just will dry. It is already good. Even if I will not dry it completely, it will dry on the model, so it will keep some elasticity. Okay, too much. Too much. Oh, just need to unbend the end of it. Just to dry a little entire plank. Now I will try to bend in the same way second coaming. Okay, like this. Which side? This side. I need to go on another side. So right now I'm just drying end of this plank. But the thing is that when I'm just wetting it and just drying or warming up, I'm steaming the plank and it becomes very elastic. Probably again this is too much in this corner. I need to unbend it a little. Oh, perfect. Just perfect match. Now I need to do something with this. Oh, how interesting. I need to bend it also, or just like this. I need to bend inside this part. So then I need to do something like this. So I'm twisting right now also. So I need to twist it. And same with this one in reverse. Oh, wrong direction on this one. Good job. One more time. Now I need to untwist it and twist it in a different direction. and also to bend it more. Which one direction? Like this. Don't know how much visible. So they are twisted in the, maybe like this. Now I need to shape proper angle. Where is my file? Can turn this one off. Don't need it. I can speed up the process. Something like this. Just a little more. Should fit. Probably I have twisted this one too much. Just a little untwist. Now I am thinking about to try it to put on dry, and then I will glue one part and then another one. So let me try to apply it. Lumps. Never enough clumps. Probably done. Okay. One is shorter, or this is just my imagination. And something is not connected. Okay, now I need to bend this one a little more again, or I just will glue it like this, and then I will glue it to the deck. Actually, I don't need this mark, I can clean it. And I need to bend this one more, just a little, one more time. And this is probably the most beautiful part on the model, so I have to glue it properly with proper bend. Okay. How much is visible? Okay, probably I will use cyanoacrylate for this corner, and for the rest I will use PVA. I will move water and I will start gluing it. Glue. Where is my cup with glue? Oh, that's weird. Maybe it's fallen somewhere. No. Okay, my cup just ran away from me. Oh, it's here. It's here, good. So I want to glue this one first. Yeah, and usually this tool just in front of my eyes, at the most visible spot. It is so difficult to find. And I will remove glue immediately. Okay, now second side, just to make it also visible. And this one. I think this is it for today, when I will finish gluing this coaming. Just can't fit anything while clamps are here. And it's already time to finish. And now this is part, the most difficult one, bow. So let me glue it with 6 cyanoacrylate and spray, and then I will glue it to the deck. Where is my glue? Again, 6 cyanoacrylate. It was a moment ago on the table. I have this Instaset accelerator. Glue. Come on! Little violet bottle with glue. I think this time it is somewhere under the table. Let me check. No. Huh. How interesting. I heard something fell. Just, oh, it is behind the sails. So it is also here. Drop on the cup, and now I can start applying it. Is this a day that I have to search everything today? I need paw of help in beer. Can you spray it? Or I just need to hold it? But while I am holding it, I can read your comments and questions. What I have type? Actually, I just can't see. Sometimes I'm creating this title for an announcement of the video at 2 a.m. in the morning, so I could make lots of tupo. I will keep it a few more seconds, just to be on the safe side, that it is really glued. But I will add the rope. We'll clean some extras and we'll use this. And we'll hold a little more. Come on, dry. Okay, I want to release my fingers. Will it break or not? Okay, on the 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is holding. Yay! Now I want to glue it to the deck with PVA glue. And this will be interesting, because I need to figure out how to press it to the deck. Just like this, I can, of course. Don't know how much it is visible. Oh, of course, nothing is visible. Okay, I will try it. From which side it will be easier to clean glue? Probably from outside. Just slight sanding of this one. Well, it is not glued. Just to be on the safe side, so I will not damage the deck. Perfect. Probably I will apply glue only where I can stick my needle. Can't do further. Now, this is interesting. Ha! And now probably I will sit like this another 15 minutes. It was written in the instructions to clamp at 15 minutes. So I will clamp it 15 minutes in my hands, like this. Just don't want to use clamp to the hole and to scratch the paint. Oh, I probably have to put my microphone in front of me. So I think this is it for today. We can sit and chat while I'm clamping this model, and some glue is sticking out. I just can scrape it off. Probably will try to do this with a wooden stick. So, but I'm just holding it. Yeah, I'm gluing my fingers usually when I'm using cyanoacrylate glue. But this time I missed it. So, let me tell you my plans for the next episode. So I will glue all the trims on the deck, which is left. I think 2 pieces left. Yes, just these 2 small parts. And probably I will start attaching all that metal. Cleats, blocks on the deck. What was that proper word for the that metal stuff? Turnbuckles. So next time we will work with metal. We will probably solder some, and I will make turnbuckles. So, and we have to prepare everything for rigging. So I also have to make all that parts, jump strut, didn't know that term, spreader on the mast. Because only what is left just to prepare everything. And I found some parts, some cleats and blocks. So this is what I will use on this model. This laser cut from my different projects. I just have a jar where I'm collecting everything. So I can find here lots of useful parts. Also gun balls, something what I was making, some metal pintles, gudgeons, cleats even with nails. Oh, I can see that one, can use it. So everything, what is really something, small details, parts which you can use in other projects. I am usually collecting in such box or a jar, and I can use it later. So this is what I will do with this little model, because in the kit, as I said it before, in the kit manufacturer provided with plastic blocks and plastic cleats. If cleats are okay, I just can paint them a little on a bigger size, but it's okay. So blocks, they are not really in scale and very weird shape. I don't know what can have a car mechanic. Probably even worse. I'm just a ship modeler mechanic, let's say in this way. Okay, I'm clamping it already 5 minutes. I need to hold it another 15 minutes. And then I will remove my finger. So if you have any questions, we can talk. Actually, I like this boat already, and just this small wooden part. Oh, I see this sticking out glue. I just can clean it. And everything is good. Yeah, same to you guys. Have a nice rest of the day, or good rest of your evening or morning. It is almost 12 p.m. here. It is 11:56 a.m. right now. So I still have half of the day. So, and then see you next week. And I hope that we will rig here next week. I have to finish next 2 episodes here because we have to start new project. Who already prepared your kits of Lobster smug, so we will start it the first week of the next year. And since on this week it is Christmas, so I wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and see you next week then. Yeah, Merry Christmas to all of you guys. I'm glad to see you here. I'm very grateful for your support. Thank you so much for coming, for keeping me company, chatting with me. And then see you next week. And I will hold another 10 or something minutes this boat and just will remove my finger. So then see you next week. Bye guys.